Today I would like to talk about a little bit about the Power Corporation of Canada. Because yesterday the clothing price was under $29. And if we look at the 1 year chart or maybe 5 years chart, uh, it's a it's a pretty low price. Power Corporation is a company I liked very much. The reason for that is not about the company itself. I like the company's history, especially the history about the founder of this corporation. If you go to their website, you can find out the founder who created the Power Corporation. Actually, they managed the Power Corporation for almost 50 years. And this is one of the richest family in Canada. One reason I like this story, like the history, because Paul, when he was very young, about 18 or 19 years old, his family bankrupted. So he could not continue his education at college. He had to, went back home to work, and he started from a bankrupt company, which he purchased at a price of $1. Basically, there's no value in a bankrupted company. So he bought the company for $1, and he started from there. And after many years, he became one of the richest person and one of the most powerful family in Canada. Just think about, in Canada, there are five the prime minister used to work for Power Corporation. This is how powerful this family is in Canada. If you look at the Power Corporation is the parent holding company, and they control the Power Financial, which is also control the Great West. And normally, I think Great West is one of the biggest insurance company in Canada. So if you work for a large corporation, most likely your benefits managed by Great West. Also, they control the IGM Financial, which control the Investor Group, and the McKinsey Investment Mutual Funds. These are two big mutual funds company in Canada. They also have some investment in other companies, but the major asset they have is the Great West and IGM Financial. If you look at the power valuation today, and it's a very low price compared to the average the price range. What happened is like all the insurance company in since 2008, which is the one of the biggest recession, the insurance company they are having some troubles with their business model. So basically, the Power Corporation they could not grow their earnings at a high level, maybe only 6-8% a year, and this is really it dragged the stock price for a while, and as you can see, for almost 10 years, the stock price still at a low level. So the market basically has concern about the future of this business. for long-term perspective. But I think the insurance business will still last for many years or many decades. I think the challenge they have is with the mutual funds business because in the past, it's a mutual fund business is a really very profitable. But unfortunately, in the last 10 years, the mutual fund business in Canada, especially in Canada, because the whole market is not doing well. So the mutual funds business is really uh, not good. Also, there are lots of new investment vehicles available now to the average investors, like ETF, like index. So a lot of people they move the money away from the mutual fund investment into put the money into the ETF and index. This also impact the mutual fund business a lot. But it doesn't mean the even they have a challenge. Like any business you will have a challenge. But yes, they have a challenge. But based on today's valuation, it's I still think it's a good uh, entry level. I mean the price. I'm talking about the stock price because the valuation is pretty low. So I think I would think under $29 would be a good price. So maybe in the near future, in the coming a couple months, when the market move around, maybe get the opportunity to purchase this stock at around close to $28. I personally I think this may be a good enterprise for a long-term investor. But again, they do have some kind of a challenge for their business. But this is a very well managed company, and they are. I think they are still the largest insurance company in Canada. And normally, the insurance business is very stable, and I think if you plan to hold an investment for 5-10 years, uh, this is one of the stocks which is available at a reasonable price, or I would say it's a cheaper price for now.